was just constantly having your channel open.
Yeah, somebody. One person.
The
one viewer waiting. 2 people. Mondo says hello.
Oh, what's up?
What's up, Mondo?
I don't even have my headphones on. I can't hear the cool stream beats that are
Get
happening.
the stream beats this way. What's up, Yakub and Lucas? Welcome.
I got my laptop this time.
Oh, we're actually doing it on a Monday. Didn't I say it'd begin on a Monday?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Happy Monday.
What's happening, y'all?
Monday.
I'm posting to Twitter to let everybody know.
With your billions of new Twitter followers.
Yeah, all my new Twitter followers. Are chilling in the studio.
YouTube is where this is.
Come hang.
Definitely.
Yes, YouTube is where this is.
Here I come.
Noah's gonna be in the chat and on the stream. Incredible. What up, David? Glad to see you. Weaseled, welcome as well.
What is it called?
You can just look my name up and it should show up. You can look my name up and it'll show up.
Chatting motion design. Is that what we're doing? Ravie crew.
Ravie crew, chatting motion design.
I'm part of the crew.
The plants are still here. Isn't that fun?
Alright, I'm gonna make some silly faces just off the bat in case Alex wants to clip them and turn them into emojis.
Why do I do the same one?
Stop, back off.
I can't help it. Sorry.
Fierce. You remember this one? Remember Fierce? Is it this?
Let's do. What if we like phase up? You want to phase up with me?
Phase up? Is that what?
I think that's it, right?
Is phase up with
Isn't that
two
what
fingers?
they did? I don't know if it's with 2 or 1.
I feel like I'm gonna accidentally flick
Oh,
you
no.
guys out.
Anyway, sorry everybody. What up, M Sam? Glad to see ya. Yangs is finally catching up to you guys. Welcome,
There are no stream
welcome.
beats going on.
There are stream beats happening.
Oh, they're just very quiet.
They're
Hold
very
on.
quiet. Yeah.
Let me listen in on that.
Oh. I even switched the USB port. It's so unfortunate. It's not that. I don't know what it is.
That's my favorite feature.
It's so fun. You guys never know when it's gonna happen.
That's the best segment.
It's a real surprise.
I got some surprises. Today I lied. That's not happening. But hopefully we'll come up with some. I'm just like.
Oh, did you say that we're having surprises?
Well, just now and then I told them that I lied. So.
Surprise! Scary. Scary surprise. What's happening, y'all? How's everybody doing? It's Monday. There can't be that much that's happened yet, but what's everybody up to?
7 o'clock our time. Oh, I like that. You have a.
I guess I should post to
You got some
Instagram
copy
as well. That'd probably be good. One moment.
Finally catching up with you guys. Devil emoji. Devil emoji
What
is
up,
correct. Thank you very
Nas?
much.
Welcome.
Sup, gang? What's happening, David?
How you doing? Sophia,
Welcome
up
to.
on my phone.
What?
Get us both in a picture on my phone.
Oh.
Well, I know it's a story, but this works too.
Wait, can I do one of the? Can we do a fake boomerang?
Sure, yeah.
Oh, hold on.
You
I
didn't
messed
tell
that
me
up.
what we were supposed to do. Okay, this is what we'll post. Oh.
I want to do a fake boomerang.
Nas, it's been a while. I missed your streams. Well, welcome. They've turned into chaos. I just stone-faced it.
Oh, that's a good one.
Look, you'd never know that it wasn't a boomerang. Guys, you can see this. Look at that.
I killed it.
Isn't that fun? This is great.
I'm sorry I'm like kind of swiping over your face with my mic arm. That's my bad. That's my
That's
bad.
okay.
I'll
Sam
admit
says,
fault. I'm sorry.
Too close to the mic. This is turning into an ASMR. Is that not what you want?
Yeah, I thought that's
I
like
kinda feel
the
like
main
that's what-
appeal here.
Yeah, I thought
We're
that's what was
primarily an
happening.
ASMR studio.
Nobody told me
Clients
this
come
wasn't
to
gonna
us and
be
they're
my
like,
ASMR stream.
Can we get some yummy sounds in our ears and maybe a logo animation on the side? That's what we do.
Oh shoot! I don't have the link for this.
Oh,
need to
I
make a
should have
bit.ly.
gotten some of my broccoli greens to crunch into the mic for you
Your
guys. I would have
broccoli
loved it.
greens.
Yeah.
That's what everyone's here for. It's true. Let's see.
Motion with Nas. Thank you very much. I miss our streams as well. I just black out for the whole time. I'm like, darn, I missed another one. I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch
It's
it.
really unfortunate when that happens. That's how it feels every time I stream. To be honest. It just goes by. Eventually. Yesterday's did. That shit was a blur.
Oh, what's this? Oh, there's like a little clip button. Can I clip this? Clip it? I'm gonna clip that.
Wow.
Oh my god.
That was a great clip to clip.
That's a good clip. Noah learning how to make clips. Alright, I'm gonna stop looking down at my computer, learning YouTube things.
That's really awkward placement for any text that needs to be on screen on this. It works okay. We're good.
Covering up yourself with a bit.ly link.
We're done. No more all these kids on their G-dang phones.
All these kids are on their G-dang phones.
Kids on their G-dang phones. What's happened, Noah?
What's top?
How have you been?
God, you really caught me with my
metaphorical pants down.
Just wasn't I was expecting to do the question.
Oh, I did it.
Will it be? I was waiting for someone to ask.
I was
just waiting for that.
I already kind of brought it out early.
Well, okay.
Had a little premature.
Well, we're gonna add a little bit of suspense here.
Sorry, there's no plants. They're gone.
How much time exactly left for the competition?
Let me find out. It is exactly 28 hours left in the competition. Nope, 28 hours and 49 minutes.
And Austin can make a loop in 6 hours, so
so you guys should be able to make like
expect big things.
7 loops in this amount of time. That's not the right math. You guys should make 4 in this amount of time.
4.
Anyway. Yeah. You got
from each of you.
28 hours left on the open motion design competition that we've got going on in the Ravie Discord. I believe the link to that is in the description, but I think I'm wrong. So I'm just gonna type it in the chat. And look, you guys would never even know that I'm typing right now.
You're right.
I'm
You're
not
right. It's
looking
not
down.
in there.
I'm not looking down, guys. What are you talking about? Boom. Look at that. You could join the competition right now. There's 28 hours. You can make something based on a prompt in 28 hours. I believe in you.
Easy peasy.
And
Just a
Sam
quick.
says, let's go. I got time.
Let's go.
Let's
Do it. Do it. I'm
Do it
saying.
up. It's going to be good.
Give us a delicious little submission for our yummy little
We have
eyes.
work, says Sam. We do too.
Yeah?
I just do it on a Saturday or a Sunday.
It seems irrelevant, honestly.
Do you have any idea where I can get sound for free?
For free?
You can use anything in the public domain. Typically, that's like from 1922.
There's lots of good classical music in the public domain.
Yeah, you can find lots of good classical stuff. That's always a good way to do it. And there's plenty of other sites like Free Sound and those sorts of things. But it is free, so there's a certain.
Am I getting rain in my ears?
No, those are the stream beats, man.
Rain in my ears.
Yeah, rain in my ears.
By
That's the
Stream
name of
Beats.
the track. Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna ask, Austin.
Yeah.
What's going on? We're talking about motion. Is there any?
This is what's going on. I'm wrestling with this thing.
I got
Sorry,
this
everybody.
puppy
Sorry, what's going on? Is that what you're asking me?
up chilling between my legs, having a good time.
What's going on?
Well, we're talking about motion,
Oh, motion. Motion design?
supposedly.
Okay.
Do you like roller coasters?
They're all right.
I've never asked you this question.
Well, this
Wait,
is a
I might
roller
have.
coaster of a conversation. So.
What?
Anyway, what's going on? I mean, I'm having a.
I need to know. Do you like roller coasters? You said they're all right. Have
they're
you?
okay,
Have you?
yeah.
When was the last time you found a roller
long
coaster?
time ago, and since I've discovered Dramamine, which means I'd probably be okay on it.
Oh, little baby Austin has lots of motion sickness.
Little baby
sometimes.
motion sickness. What can I say?
You should convince Noah to make a weekly streams too. You know, I'm very susceptible to peer pressure.
He is. It's true. Make a weekly loop right now.
Fine.
See, it's
See,
just
that
that
wouldn't
easy.
be as exciting for the stream if I just was on my computer the whole time.
It would just be you listening to the audio back over and over and over again.
Can I ask what the hundreds of tabs open on your computer are?
Apartments for Belle.
Oh. Apartment shopping.
Yeah.
When was the last time you lived in a place? Austin, back to you.
Right now. I think.
Ladies and
I live
gentlemen.
here. in the studio. Never stopping.
I don't have time to make my loop, but I guess I'll make it even after the competition ends for fun.
What?
Well, I support that, and we'll have more competitions very soon, so
We will. It's true.
you'll be able to join those,
And they will be fun. They will be equally as fun, if not more fun.
if not funner.
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 More fun. Funner.
You know, when I was little, I would say funner a lot.
Not
I
me.
don't know why I have to expose myself like that.
Yeah, you just had to go for yourself. That's understandable.
Sorry,
That's fair.
me. Sometimes we gotta apologize to ourselves.
Oh, what up, Mode? Glad to see ya. Welcome, welcome.
What would my weekly streams be? Like animation? I would not get through an animation in a week. I mean, in
Noah
a
doesn't like
stream.
the words.
I don't.
Noah hates words.
It's true.
So how's he gonna animate stuff? There's
I'm
no words. to
dyslexic
follow.
and therefore have a deep vendetta against words. They're just
Except for when it comes to Reddit titles.
with all those little letters and stuff.
Well,
Just,
they can just be one letter. You could just do one based on a letter and have it not actually be typography based.
that would be fun.
This
It's
is what
just
the
like
letter
the
A
vibe of the
feels
letter.
like to me.
It's just a bunch of synesthesia.
It's like those TikToks where it's the people who are like, there's this old lady who's like dancing to what every type of pasta she thinks dance is like.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, yeah. you
Doing
can do that with
client
letters.
work. Dude, I am belligerent doing client work.
Are you?
Yeah. I'm just sitting
Can you
there
give me an
fuming
example?
half the time.
Oh,
All right, so here's an example.
okay.
I was storyboarding.
How long ago was this?
I just said that without an example. Nothing in my head. I'm just like kind of quiet doing client work.
It's true.
I should.
Absolutely
Promote
fuming
him
and steaming
somehow.
to himself.
Nah, I'm pretty fun in general. Just all the time.
Wow,
It's true.
these are high expectations you're setting.
Well, it's just the truth. I'm sorry. You just like
you know, I'm just jealous. Let's be real. Okay.
Austin streams are the driest. No.
Oh my God, this is my stream, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
So I'm
on
just
the bottom
like-
left. So are you? Hey,
I'm
welcome our special guest.
me.
Can we get some claps in the chat?
Claps in the chat, please.
Claps in the chat, please. That would be great.
Claps in this
I'm not
chat.
seeing any claps in the chat. This is really unfortunate. Wow. Not a lot of love for a special guest. So I guess you're gonna have to.
Dude, the screen doesn't show emojis.
What do you mean?
Like, there's an emoji in the chat.
There's a
and
little tiny, very, very, very
oh my god, I
tiny
didn't even see that.
Unicode version of that face there.
That's kind of tragic. I love that
Anyway.
it converts it to Unicode.
Probably would
So-
have been good to think about some things we could talk about.
So, Austin,
yeah.
I still have a question.
Okay. What's your question?
Do you like roller coasters? Wash hands.
This is your reminder to
Oh.
on the TV where the chat. Hey, now we're getting claps in the chat. Yeah. Welcome Noah to the stream.
Thank you guys so much.
Is this your first time here?
Long time listener, first time beer.
Let me tell you about our specials today. We've got a nice linear salad.
I'll have the soup of the
if you'd
day.
like,
What's
you
your
can
soup
have
of the
that
day?
supersized to easy eased.
Super sized.
And what else do we got? Oh yeah, we've got the pop and sizzle sampler. And
That's always
if
a
you're
classic.
feeling real crazy, you can get the dessert and make the logo bigger at the same time.
Oh, the logo bigger is one of my favorite dishes I've ever had.
Wow, that's great.
Do you have? What's your soup? What's your soup of the day?
Oh, that's a good question. We don't sell soup, actually.
You should really update your chalkboard.
I'm sorry.
It's very.
We don't sell soup.
Ugh.
I love that anytime someone says that wash hands emoji, it just shows up in our chat as
Colon wash
Wash
hands.
hands.
Colon.
that's very funny.
Scrub it up, dub. Good reminder, guys.
Oh no!
They're back.
This is terrible.
I missed them.
This is just the worst.
Future is here. Dating
AI
AI
match,
match.
84%.
84%. Really? You're
Wow,
using AI
it's
and you
not
can only
even
get to
that good.
84%?
84% is so low.
God. Like, try harder,
Come on,
guys.
guys.
Naked HD. Get with it.
Al Yami says, "Hey guys, tell us about your day. What happens? Meaning, how many hours do you work?"
Today was a bit of a slow day.
Today was a pretty slow day, I would say.
I went to the gym in the middle of the workday because I felt a little unproductive. Spot is always coming in hot.
Yeah. And
But I'm feeling much better now. Thanks for asking. Continue. Back to you.
I was concepting for another project that we were working on. And
That's about it.
made a little storyboard for a Howdy animation. That was fun. And yeah, I don't know. I also just had to respond to a lot of messages, as usually happens after the loops, and it was good. Lots of cool people chatting about, having a good time. It was a pretty slow day though, generally.
Generally. No, it's not even like trying to be funny or like
I kind of feel like you're gonna try to be funny now that you said that.
be a thing, but I'm like, you didn't like, have you ever been to Dolly World?
I think it's Dollywood. So fake fan. But thank you. Dolly Parton is gonna personally storm in this room and ban you.
Have you
from her
ever Six
establishment.
Flags?
Six Flags? I haven't been since they had 5, so it's been a while for me. And once they added the 6th one, I was like, that sounds kind of just doesn't seem quite right.
Seems like a lot.
You know?
When was the last time? Wait, no, I already asked that. Because there was this, I think it was Six Flags, but
I never went there, by the way.
I didn't really like roller coasters because when I was little, I went on the one that goes like all the way around and like kind of pauses upside down
A
for a bit.
loop-de-loop per se.
Well, it wasn't a roller. I guess it was just a ride.
Wow.
Hi, what's channel about? Good cue. I'll get to that in a sec. So we went on the ride that goes like all the way upside down, and I was a small person. I was like 10 or something.
Wow, that's pretty small.
I was a little skinny child, and I like about slipped out. I was like grabbing onto my brother, and the harness was like slippery, and I about fell out. Of course, I was like right at the part where the top is open, so I can literally just like, I'm upside down, I'm looking down.
Wait,
it's like
I'm
100
sorry.
feet.
The top was open?
The
Is this
top-
a closed roller coaster car? Or
No, like it was an open top car. Like we were in a car sort
What?
of thing, like a carriage vibe.
what?
Bot's back.
Oh, what's up, Bot? How you doing?
And like it had like a sides and a bit of a roof. The middle like had netting on it, but there was like a little window above us that was just open.
What?
And we went all the way upside down, and I about fell out. I would have absolutely died if I was like incredibly. Oh my god. Unsubscribe from now.
You just lost a subscriber with your roller coaster story.
We're talking about motion.
Yeah, we're talking about motion design, but right now we're on roller coasters. And
Yeah.
learning that they have tops? I have never in my life
Well,
seen
it wasn't
a
like
roller
a whole
coaster
roller coaster. It was like
that isn't
it
just
was like,
a
do you know?
cart?
Do you remember it has like, all right, so it's basically, it just goes in a circle. That's it. It just swings, and then like we'll swing all the way up.
Oh.
That thing.
I don't remember what that's called.
Yeah, I like the tomahawk or something.
That's that's a name for it.
Anyway, I about fell out. It was
Wow.
so terrifying. And from then I was like, I don't want to die. So I didn't go on a lot of roller coasters or scary rides. But then one time I went on like this Red Rocket one
Okay.
with my father. One time, I think it was at Six Flags.
Yeah.
It was fantastic, dude.
Oh,
I rode that like 7 times in a row.
that sounds like too many times, honestly.
It was so much
You're
fun.
probably reaching the brink there of total destruction.
That has ignited my passion for going on roller coasters.
You don't even have Roller Coaster Tycoon. I don't even think,
Going on
I
roller
think
coaster.
This is a fake.
Do you even listen to me?
No, I try not to most of the time. I'm
Probably
sorry.
one
That
time.
whole time I really was just envisioning like a set of train cars on one of those crazy roller coasters going in spirals. Like it's just a train attached to it. There's just a bunch of people inside, like just like strapped down to their chairs. But that makes a lot more sense. Zeronic, I am so sorry for disregarding your question. I feel very badly about this.
Yes, Mikey's up.
Well, hold on. You can't
Sorry.
just skip ahead.
I'm sorry.
You
I'm
gotta-
sorry. I will get to that in a
Everybody
moment.
just
I'm
wait.
just excited for whenever he
But I'm excited
puts a
for that
question
as
in the
well.
chat. It's always a good one.
It is. But Zeronic, we do motion design and animation, and usually we're talking about things related to that industry, but
And sometimes we get off topic, and you just have to forgive us for that.
we're asking for your
Often
forgiveness
we
here.
get off topic.
It happens sometimes. You should have seen the last one of these. We just had plants on our head for a good 10 minutes.
You can see the last one. It's up on.
You
Austin's
can. Everybody
channel.
can go watch the last one
Wait,
right
don't leave.
now. Great segue.
Thank you. You know, I never miss an opportunity for self-promotion. My Instagram is Noah Damon Wild.
Do people know how to spell that?
They
Probably
can figure
not.
it out probably.
Oh. My mistake.
NOAHDAMONWILDE.
That was a lot of letters. What up? Falk Michael Busenberg.
Show us
I really hope that I said that right. I am so sorry if I did not. Can you show us a piece of motion design you're currently really inspired by? What's one you're really inspired by? Can
Dude,
you name it off the cuff?
the loop that you sent me
That's the one I was thinking of too.
today was really good.
That's what I was thinking of. I gotta find the name of the person who made that. Somebody made a loop that they said was inspired by me today. It is far better than the loops I have made. But I was just glad that they tagged me nonetheless, because that meant I got to see it. We can't screen share on this, unfortunately, but it is this guy named Marco Milosevic. And here is his handle on Twitter. And his most recent post that he made is absolutely
That's
phenomenal.
Instagram, not Twitter.
Instagram.
Hate to correct you.
So sorry, everyone. I did not mean to do this. But anyway, there's his Instagram. It's absolutely fantastic. I would highly encourage watching it. The lighting is generally fantastic, and somehow making this like super tactile looking object
I'm gonna
have all
watch
the
it
like
right now.
smears and things on it is just absolutely fantastic.
Oh, dude, he really went hard. Yummy. Yummy. Even the sound design's good.
Mikey coming in saying, check out Ravie's recent work for Game Plan if you haven't already. It's awesome. I appreciate that.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, what did he say?
All right.
James Webb Photos. Does it fill you with wonder and hopes for the future of human discoveries, or does it bring about a harrowing?
Harrowing.
That's an H.
Yes.
Harrowing existential dread that only a marathon of Pixar movies can heal. Hold on, please hold.
Do you not know what James Webb is?
The James Webb. Oh, I didn't see it. They took the first ones, right?
Oh, I thought they were still doing test images. I actually haven't seen. I've seen their test images, and even those are absolutely ridiculous.
James Webb delivers deepest infrared images of the universe.
Have
Yeah.
you found the photo?
Oh, dude, they look so
Whoa.
yummy. This makes me really excited.
Yeah, no, there's no fear here. I'm a big space fan.
Are you kidding me? Look at those lens flares.
As are you, Mr. Mercury, I assume.
Yo, whoa.
That looks
That's crazy. Y'all, I don't know if you can see it,
Oh,
but
they can see that, kind of.
it's
Go
pretty.
full screen, y'all.
It's beautiful.
Actually, I forget that we're on a TV, so it's probably like it's probably like that big.
No, it's tiny. I
That's so
recommend
sick.
looking that up for yourselves.
Thank you for sharing that. That's very cool.
Jeez. But I could go for a Pixar marathon anyway.
Oh yeah, I'll still take one.
I'm
they can
curious where the existential dread would come from.
I was really about to say if they can make a space-themed Pixar movie, that would be awesome, and then I realized they just did that with Lightyear. So
Dude, I haven't seen it. Apparently, it got really good reviews.
it got really good reviews.
Yeah,
Oh, that's good.
I might be lying.
Well,
But I could just put that disclaimer on everything I say. And never
I
have to
could
worry
be
about it.
lying.
Could be lying. Not my fault. Sorry.
Fair enough. Sagar Patil says it's 5 a.m. here, skipping sleep for this challenge. Sleepy. I can fucking finish in time. Oh well.
I've pulled all-nighters for client projects and stuff. So I feel
does
that.
not make it better.
No, absolutely. I'm empathizing here.
Fair.
I feel your pain,
Understandable.
and it is appreciated.
That's funny. It's gonna be great.
It's
I'm
gonna be
really
fantastic.
excited
I'm
to
really
see
excited to
everybody's
see it.
submissions.
He went hard. You're right, Lucas. New photos are out. New photos just dropped.
New photos dropped.
My boy James.
Yeah, I'm really disappointed that NASA didn't start their post with "Howdy, friends. Here are the new James Webb photos."
Yeah, don't they know how social media works?
Made this in space in 6 hours. Like, come on. It's right there for the taking, and they're not doing it. We need to talk to their PR people.
Dude, why is CNN saying President Biden reveals the images? I don't think it's his telescope.
Well, didn't you hear? It's the Joe Biden telescope.
What?
They sent him.
Why
into
is he
space.
getting credit? This
They
is so
sent him
strange.
into space, and he's just got a little like pocket telescope, and he just
Like,
relays
guys,
back
check this
what's
out.
happening.
Puts his phone camera up
That's
to the.
we need to get Doug Alberts making that animation right away. Just like a
I'd pay for
person in
that.
space who is
I'd
the
pay for that.
telescope. That would be great.
Oh, shit. Webb's first image in 0 days, 15 hours, 2 minutes.
Rosefire says, I actually
Hmm.
watched the first Ravie crew live stream last night, and catching up on the Weekly Loops live stream too. It felt like this is your world and I'm living under a simulation you've created. That's what it feels
Well,
like for
you're
me
not.
too.
Yeah.
We've done a good job, I think. At least, the world building, it's getting there.
It is.
We're trying. The cast of characters is growing. Our cast of characters just doubled. We went from 1 to 2. Crazy.
I wasn't even introduced last time.
Nope.
We did it.
It just has my name on the bottom left.
Oh, it
The
still
bottom
does?
left of the screen.
That's me, guys.
That's both of us. I'm Austin. He's Bellers. Oh god.
And
We had
yes.
60 views during this. 60 different people have said, I need to spend my time watching this evening. While Noah drinks out of a salsa jar. I've got my Bucky's cup.
I've never been so exposed in my life.
Does the water feel spicier when it comes out of the salsa jar?
Everything I drink feels
Oh.
spicy.
Okay. Ice feels spicy. It feels so
Do you think ice is like...
spicy. Yes.
That's a white person thing
I
to
would
say.
agree. Dry ice, so spicy.
Dry ice is the spiciest.
It's so spicy.
Do you think...
Wait, I wonder. Let's test this. Let's both really look at the camera as we're talking with the plants out. I want to see if it jumps the viewer up.
Mr.
Oh,
Grease
my
says...
goodness. No, Mr. Grease says a donation with combination Pizza Hut and Taco Bell. That's what we're opening here. Thank you very much for the donation. I appreciate you.
Oh my god, thank you, Mr. Grease. Extra
That's
plant
not
for you.
normal. That would be really funny if it was. I don't think it is though.
This is a magnificent purchase.
But I want to see if the viewership goes up if we've got the plants.
We've got the plants.
This was a magnificent purchase. Actually, wait, hold on. If you just said combination Pizza Hut and Taco Bell, does that mean that you bought us to work at the combination Taco Bell and Pizza Hut, or is it like you bought a franchise and we're working there now? I'm trying to understand the deal.
Dude,
that
is
we're
there a
making here.
combination Pizza Hut and Taco Bell?
That's
I
like
don't think
the
I've ever
thing.
seen.
That's the thing, dude.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, they're always mixed together. Well, not always, but if there is a combo restaurant, it's those.
I always see Taco Bell mixed with like random stuff. I don't think I ever. Maybe I'm just like Pizza Hut blind because
You
I don't
are.
think I've ever been to a Pizza Hut in my life.
Yep.
Does this mean we should go to a Pizza Hut?
This
live
guy
stream
out
it?
pizzas the Hut.
I did eat pizza today, so not entirely.
Mr.
wrong.
Grease is at the Pizza Hut. So he says.
Oh my god,
This is...
this is intense.
Wow.
I've
You're at the Taco Bell.
dude, I'll take it. I do like
I
Taco
think we
Bell.
just got an order for those weird, like, fried rinds of cinnamon.
They
You
do
know what I'm
those
talking about?
still?
I think so. They're kind of like harder packing peanuts. A little bit. Also, our viewership did go up when we did this.
Dude, it's the plants, man.
It's the plants, man.
Every time.
It's the plants, man.
This one's
Just gotta bring out the color. People are like, wow, they're outside. Wouldn't that be really funny if this was just one wall and we're actually sitting outside in the dark right now with our lights around us? These are the plants.
just pick this one off of the ground.
We're at the combination Pizza Hut and Taco Bell.
Oh, I see.
I see
We're
what's
just
happening
all
now.
right.
I see what's happening.
I'm with
now.
you.
I'm with you.
I miss Taco Bell.
We
Honestly, I don't
all-
agree with their rebrand.
Who's?
Roll the clip.
Sorry?
Thanks. So,
Are you talking about their ads?
no, I'm talking about their actual rebrand, like the changing of their logo.
Oh, when they went from like the highly kind of textured version to just the.
I don't even know that it had textures.
It's not textured. It
They
was
went
just
from-
multiple colors, and then they went to just the purple.
Yeah, they went to just the purple.
Just the purple. We hate brands that are just purple.
I think I'm more. Hold on, let me pull it up. Let me get mad about
Aren't
this.
purple brands the worst? Wouldn't you agree?
Dude, purple brands are the
Purple
worst.
brands just kind of the worst, especially if they start with an R.
Oh,
Really hate when that happens.
really hate
It's
that.
Really awful.
Like Twitch
Twitch.
and Discord.
And Ravie. Raggy.
What am I looking at? Oh, talk about.
Adobe says. Oh. Hold on, it's not popping up yet. I gotta wait for it to pop up on the stream so I'm not a fraud. Alright, here we go. Adobe says, Yo, Austin, how do you make sound or music you have in the After Effects play in real time and in sync when playback? Is that a
Are these the guys
problem?
that did it? Wait,
Is that usually a problem? Like the music plays out of sync? In
how
After
do you make
Effects?
sound music that you have in After Effects play in real time and in sync when playback?
Are you talking about how, like, when you have a lot of stuff going on in a scene and it needs to render out a little bit first, it slows down the audio? Because if so, you just need it to render out those frames first before you can preview it.
Sometimes, like, I have a project that's really intensive on the, not that it is really synced to music, but it is synced to like a VO, and sometimes I'll just solo like one super easy to render layer and play it a bunch of times and like maybe put markers down and be like, okay, this needs to happen then, this needs to happen then, and then I'll unsolo it and move all the keyframes around, and then I'll like, you know, jump between frames to try and get a couple renders to see if like the timing's about right, you know, like do one layer by itself, do the next layer by itself, but generally have like, oh, stuff needs to happen right here. That helps me if it's like an intense project.
Oh.
Bye guys, hold on.
Surprise!
Oh, we're back.
Now it's us 2.0. Actually, this is 3.0. Sorry. It's a much better version. Mr. Grease says, say goodbye to the Taco Bell deal after that. When we were trashing their rebrand, did you just lose us our brand
Oh,
deal?
dude. All right, listen. I will.
No,
All right.
I'm going to need some repentance for this.
Taco Bell reinvents itself into a
Wow.
fully
Just
fledged
moving right
lifestyle
on.
brand.
Lifestyle brand. I mean, they do have that Taco Bell cantina or Taco Bell chapel in Vegas, I believe, where you can get married at the Taco Bell.
People also ask,
Why did
Oh, I
Taco
re-
Bell rebrand? Because
I
you
read that.
looked up Taco Bell rebrand. That would make sense.
I read that wrong.
Why did they do that? I don't know.
Okay, there it is. So they went
Kinda
from
silly.
like personality to none.
Now, can you present to the class?
Yeah, I'll present to the class. Hold on, let me pull it up. Let me make it bigger.
want you to
Literally
really
making the
zoom
logo
in.
bigger.
Just really zoom in on that.
Oh yeah. Move that out of the
Oh
way.
yeah, there we go.
Oh yeah. Hold on, let me. Oh yeah.
Oh, I see. I'll answer that question in a second. Look at this.
So they went from fun with personality, colors.
Oh.
Their font's even like really cool. To
This. What is this font?
Why did they do that?
They just
like
said
the just the
Gotham or
black
something.
font doesn't even. They could have at least made it like purple or something. I don't know.
I don't know, man. They go crazy.
Taco's not starting to not look like a word anymore. Whoa, interesting. The old logo has the registered trademark, but the new one has TM, which means it's
intent
intent.
to trademark. Whoa.
They haven't even trademarked it. Somebody grab it so they have to use the old one, please. There's like a lot of personality. I think that like some of the line work could be like portrayed as a bit much, and like in that way it's like old-ish, but like it's very iconic, you know?
Yeah.
That was the one I grew up on, and then they rebranded, and it just looks like
Nobody who sees a sign on the
corporate
side of the
trend.
road that has that other logo is going to stop at that one compared to the one that has multiple different colors and is actually a full color throughout the whole thing. Silliness.
like technically it's still using 3 colors, but their 3 colors are like full black, a purple, and a desaturated purple,
lame.
as opposed to like an interesting blue, a yellow, and a
Yeah,
pink.
they got the yellow in there. You can't take out yellow.
They got the yellow in there.
Come on. It's a good combo. Those are practically all the colors I use on my loops. in
Okay,
that
you
old
know
Taco
what?
Bell logo.
Can we go back to the 1962 Taco Bell?
That one looks cool.
Hold on, let me pull this up.
Out of Deji
Ooh, the
says-
1972 looks. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Looks like a rock band. Hold on, I'll pull it up.
Oh, God, it does.
Go ahead.
Adodeji says, like, when you hit spacebar for the first time, the music doesn't start instantly at the beginning until it starts over itself.
Welcome to tech support.
After render, I noticed animation doesn't sync with music perfectly. I don't know, honestly. I don't think I've run into that myself. Or if I have, I haven't noticed it.
All right, we got it. It's kind of hard to see.
Which one is the one you're talking about?
I'm talking about the one that looks like it's a McDonald's
Wow,
play
that
place.
looks like it would be on a package for, I don't know, like Smarties in the 50s or something. Like the Brock's candy logo.
It's hilarious.
Like it's a package of candy corn.
Yeah. It does. Dude, I actually really do like the 1992 one. I think that's fun.
Which was 1992?
This one.
Oh, that one's fun. I would have thought that one was the one from the 60s, actually.
Yeah. It's got a little...
I mean, it makes sense that
too
that
much
was, though, but...
They did not know how to brand stuff. Although I will say I was looking at produce labels from like the 1980s, 70s, and 80s when they like just started branding produce. And there's some really cool ones. Like they're fully illustrated. One of them was like a mermaid with like her face was a tomato. It was fantastic.
Of course.
It was so cool. Also, they like always put brand underneath it so people knew it was a brand, which I think is funny.
Because no one would know that it was a brand unless you told them.
It's like, ooh.
Guys, did you know this is a live stream right now?
This is live. It's
we should
happening
actually
right
put
now.
a giant piece of text over the top of the screen that says live stream. I think that would be good. Then people would know, I think. Mr. Grease says, the Industrial Revolution and its consequences. It's been leading up to the Taco Bell rebrand. Fair.
I think we've all been leading up to the Taco Bell
That's
rebrand.
probably the title of a paper somewhere.
The Industrial Revolution
And its
how it
consequences.
led
The Taco Bell rebrand.
semicolon. The taco rebrand. Are there any other rebrands that you guys hate or like? You think you did a really good job? What do you guys think about the Discord rebrand?
I was not a fan of their new font.
It's divisive. I do like wide fonts a lot.
But their wide font is also kind of bulbous, so it looks odd.
It's a little bulbous.
It's like
a little
stretched
bulbous.
circles, you know?
And follow-up question. What was your starter Pokemon?
Uh-oh.
This is dangerous territory.
Torchic.
He started late. He's a late bloomer.
I did.
He's a late bloomer.
I did.
Torchic.
Yeah, man. All I played was Emerald. That was it. I didn't have a Game Boy. Or, okay.
Emerald was fun.
A girl in 2nd grade had 2 Game Boys, and she gave me one. It was pink, and so she colored over it in lime green, red, and black Sharpie to make it look more boyish. And anyway, I didn't care. I had a Game Boy. It was great. I was really getting a lot out of the 2nd grade relationship. It was fantastic. Anyway, got home.
2nd grade sugar mama.
And yeah, my sugar mama got me a Game Boy. She colored it for me. This is supreme service here. Anyway, brought it home. She also gave me games for it. There were like 3 kids in the class that just gave me games. I don't know what was going on here.
Oh my god.
Maybe they felt
Child
bad.
prodigy. Everybody
I
loved
guess,
you.
man.
That's
Everyone
crazy.
just wanted to give me
It was all
stuff.
foreshadowing.
Anyway, I brought it home, played it for a while, and then my parents found out I had it, and they were like, "Why did?" I don't think that this girl's parents wanted you to have this like $150+ thing or however much money it was at the time. So I was supposed to give it back. I didn't do that. I played it at night when I'd go to sleep, and then I would just stay up for another like 3 hours playing Pokemon, and then my mom would come upstairs because she was gonna like check on me or something. I'd have to like hide it under the covers or something.
Oh, I think
And
we
I
all
was
got
good.
that.
I was good for a little while until that dreaded night when I put it under my pillow, and boy was I convincing that I
Set
was
the
asleep.
scene for us. Set the scene for us on that night.
All right.
What was it like?
You're about to get to your 3rd or 4th gym leader.
Ooh,
I don't
that's an
remember which
exciting
one
time.
it was.
That's
All right,
exciting.
this is an exciting time.
The
You're
rain
probably-
pitter-pattered on the window outside.
You're probably right about to level up or to evolve your Pokemon, your starter, and it's gonna be a big deal. You're gonna kick some ass. It's gonna be awesome.
Torchic.
You've got everything's calm. You figure that you're just gonna keep playing games. It's gonna be great.
So
and then
excited.
you hear the creaking of the stairs, and then you hear some pitter patter of steps.
Your heart
and you're like,
stops.
oh shoot, this is bad. because I wasn't prepared. So what did I do? I grabbed that thing, I close it, and I put it under my pillow, and then I'm like, all right, sleep mode. I like turn on my side, and it's so convincing. And then my mom comes in. I'm like, I'm in the clear until I hear very faintly muffled under my pillow. The game audio is still playing while the thing is shut. And so my mom just goes, Austin.
No.
I was found. And that night, I had a whole cover-up story. I had a friend, a childhood friend at the time that I would hang out with. And so I told him it was from him. He gave it to me. And so my dad drove me over there the next day to give it back to him. Except my dad just had to talk to this guy's dad. And when my dad told him why we were over there, he's like, we don't own a Game Boy. The jig was up twice. I was stumbling.
Oh my God.
It's really, really screwed the pooch on that one. And
This
so
is unfortunate.
I said I was going to go give it back in school. I think I kept it for a little while. And then I think my dad ended up just taking it away or something because they just figured they were going to try and give it back or something. Until I find out years later that it was still at my house the whole time and they just hid it.
Wait. So you're telling me you've never actually finished a Pokemon game?
Well, I just got emulators on my phone, you know.
Have you finished one?
I finished Emerald. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
I beat the Elite Four. We're chilling. Okay. We're good.
Good.
We're fine. But anyway.
I remember playing Diamond. That was the soundtrack on Diamond. Oh my God.
I never had a DS.
It's so good.
On my Christmas list every year.
Oh.
But alas. I knew.
Do you want to?
It wasn't meant to be.
Is it still on there?
I haven't made a Christmas list in a long time.
Okay.
They're
Would
probably pretty. They're probably not that expensive now, but they're probably decent.
Dude, this makes me sad. Like I feel you. Like, how old were you?
I mean, this was like second grade.
I feel your second grade pain.
I feel it too.
Yeah,
Well,
I remember. Oh my God, I was so.
All the kids on the bus being able to play Mario Kart with each other. You know, they would have like that cable that you could put in between them, or they had like that little connection that you could do in between them to play Mario Kart. I never got to experience that.
Oh my God.
Just missed out on my whole childhood. A terrible time I had.
Damn, Austin, you were even a menace back then. Your emotion design menace. Austin never stopped
careers.
It's true.
Easy Oasis, hello, glad to see
2 Game Boys, girl gamer privilege. She did. She really had that.
girl gamer privilege for real.
She didn't even mind. She's like, here, have a
And she
Game
gave me the
Boy.
pink one. What was the one she kept?
Oh, it was probably that nice blue one.
I'll never know.
Wait, did you ever like see her again?
She went to my high school.
She
Didn't
cute?
come up. It didn't come up. Didn't come up.
Did come? She wasn't like, hey, so remember that Game Boy?
I want it back. Where is it?
A game. I mean, he could just bully his dad to give that back. I think
No,
what
actually,
he
I
really
know where
wants
it
is
is
a
now.
DS. Really?
I found it a little while ago whenever I was back there. I think like my first semester back from college. And first semester back. After the first semester of college, I went back to my house for Christmas. And I had found it because they cleaned out a bunch of stuff. And it just didn't work anymore. But in my defense, I think I know why. Which actually is not in my defense. It makes me look even worse. But who cares?
Oh, no.
So I'd already told you that, like, I said I was going to go give it back at school. Meanwhile, the girl didn't even care this whole time. She wanted me to have it. It was already a done deal. It's whatever. We weren't even together at this point. She just let me keep it. Second grade relationships. You know how it goes.
Yeah. So
Anyway.
keeping your ex's sweatshirt.
Keep the Game Boy instead.
Keep the Game Boy instead. Straight advice from me.
So, more context. I rode the bus at this age. This is still second grade, but I rode the bus home. And I was all the way down the cul-de-sac on my street. And I had to walk all the way to the other cul-de-sac on a pretty long street to get to my house. And so I had said that I had already given the Game Boy back, whatever. So my parents weren't even worried about it anymore. Except I wanted to play my Game Boy on the bus. I was Pokemoning it up left and right. And so I walked off the bus, not thinking about it, that I'm still going to keep playing as I'm walking down the street. My dad just happens to check the mail at the same time I'm walking down the street. So what was my solution? There are ditches on either side of the street.
Oh, no.
And I chucked that thing in the grass. And little did I know, it rained the day before.
Oh.
There's water. There's water in the ditch.
Oh, Austin.
And it survived somehow because I remember turning it back on because I was like, crap, why did I do that?
You had a backpack.
Huh?
You had a backpack?
It was on my back, man.
Could have just.
No.
Okay.
Desperate times.
Desperate times. Pockets?
Um,
Hid it under your shirt?
I
Put it
probably
in your
had cargo
pants?
shorts or something at that point.
Cargo shorts?
Could have fit it, you know?
Ah.
Those little side pockets that no one ever uses. Perfect size for a game.
Sorry, we're not the brightest in second grade. I don't think anyone really expected you to be
A super
spy?
Yeah. A secret ninja spy.
But like, I'm proud of you
Thank you.
for getting through that.
I know. I made it through that traumatic experience.
That sounds pretty traumatic. Oh, someone likes Gumroad's rebrand.
Oh yeah. Gumroad's branding is fantastic.
I don't know what they looked like before.
Speaking of Gumroad.
No.
No, I don't want that. I don't want that.
Austin's project files are up.
Whoa, hey, watch.
If
Watch
you won't,
it.
I will.
Careful now.
Gumroad rebrand.
Tom Thal says, I saw animators pushing animations through stock sites like ArtGrid, Getty, etc. Thinking of doing that as my next side hustle. Any money in that? Ooh, boy, do we have some deets on that.
Oh, that's what Gumroad looked like before?
Yeah.
It looked like Snake.io.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Looked like someone was playing Centipede.
Slither.io.
Okay.
Anyway, so we actually got approached by one of the companies that does
Oh my
a
God.
good amount of templatized motion stuff. And they wanted us to make a couple custom pieces for them that would be pretty similar to the loops. And I think in total, so like normally what we would sell one of those like 15-second animations for would probably be like 5 to 10K, something like that. What was I? Oh yeah, if it's templatized, it's probably going to be even more money because that's a lot of value and use that people are getting out of that piece of content because they're able to use it multiple times and in a bunch of different ways. And they didn't want to offer a perpetuity deal of any kind. Like as they sold way more of the template or like way more subscriptions or whatever, we weren't going to see any money on that. But having our stuff as like this premium offering for them was going to get a lot more people in the door. So they wanted to pay us like, I don't know how much it was. Do you remember?
I don't know. Slightly not enough.
Slightly not, wasn't even slightly. I was
No,
pretty
just
adamantly
fully not enough.
like just not into it.
That shows you how much I remember. I blocked it all out.
It was like, it was like $1,200 or something like that. And it was going to be for a whole thing. So keep in mind, we're already like at 20% of what we would normally ask for something like this without it being templatized, and it needs to be templatized. And they also weren't willing to pay until like a month after we delivered the files, like after we went through the entire project, which is just a big no-no for us. We'd always try and do 50% upfront, 50 on delivery, but they didn't want to pay forever for like what was relatively a pretty small amount for the company, you know? So I don't know if like you're a creator on there, they probably have some other like perpetuity deal or something, but I don't know. The one that reached out to us did not seem like they really had our best interest in mind, and we were just like one of a bunch of people that they were contacting to do this sort of stuff. So
Yeah, wasn't the best situation.
Nope.
I'm on this Gumroad rebrand. I'm still shook over it. I really do like the design now. Someone
It's
says
infinitely better. I don't think I would have remembered Gumroad's logo or anything beforehand,
brutalism.
but
I
their
think
brand
that's
is
what
just
it's
so
called.
strong now.
Still ish. Really is. What's that version of the Home Austin's
Austin's sounds like an alternate version of the Home Alone kid, Macaulay Culkin. That's
Austin was Macaulay Culkin.
funny. That was actually me. My face has changed a lot, and also I'm not 35 or 40 or however old he is.
Pulled a Benjamin
I mean me,
Button on
how
that.
old I am.
Yeah.
but-
Whoa.
Anyway.
Kind of weird. Talking about yourself in third person, but you know, I guess that's what happens when you're like. in
It
a
happens when
famous
you're
movie
Macaulay Culkin, you know? The press is outside of our house all the time.
all the time.
They're like, "Aren't you that Home Alone kid?" And I'm like, "Guys, he's right here. I'm not Home Alone."
guys, I
Oh.
live with someone.
It's weird. You know? They just won't leave me alone.
The project was a bit sketchy. That's why we didn't do it.
BZOI says it's the Gumroad font and neo-brutalism style. That's what I hear people call it. Yeah. It's fun. I like it. There's really harsh shadows.
It's like a sans serif mixed with the serif, but without the serifs.
Yeah. It's got just like the creases of the serif.
It's the variation in the font weight, different areas of the glyphs.
BZOA says that project seems a bit sketchy. Definitely was.
It was.
Big time.
Dude.
Oh, see, all we got to do is actually talk about motion stuff, and then people show up. Who would have guessed? Oh, somebody asked earlier what a good client experience was that we had. And I just didn't notice the message. We had a client call.
I was gonna say that one.
Game plan. You might have been thinking of a different one.
Oh no, I was thinking about a different one.
We had a client call with Game Plan, that company that we just put out.
That was fun.
And we spent more than half of the call just setting up a really stupid TikTok with their marketing manager.
Yeah.
It was just, and he filmed like 4 TikToks during the meeting. We called it, it was like not average things or something. And then the gimmick or the irony of it was that he was literally doing stuff like just pressing a button on a TV remote and then rating it like 5 out of 10 with like no context or anything. It's just a really stupid TikTok-y type thing that we thought would do super well. And that's what we did with him for like 45 minutes. And it had nothing to do with the product or anything, but it was super fun.
Yeah.
And so, I don't know. We have a good amount of clients at this point where I feel like we just get to chat with them and be friends with them in addition to them like having us do projects and stuff. It's just a good time.
Building a good relationship. We recently had a call where we were chatting with some clients, and we got into like a whole conversation about what life would be like if everyone had a tail.
Yeah, if humans had tails.
Yeah.
And this is with like a pretty large corporation that we were talking to.
We're just like, yo, like, would we have to like, what would toilets be like?
And we just,
because like that seems like a whole uncomfortable ordeal.
Or like chairs, you just have to have a hole in every chair for your tail. Or like you'd have to have every chair is actually just like a wire frame, and then it's got like 2 platforms on either side, and it's got just like 1 slot down the middle.
I mean the tail would come out of where the tailbone is, so it wouldn't like be directly down.
Yeah.
Luckily, there's like chairs. A lot of chairs, like especially folding chairs, will have like the little gap in the back. Ravie on TikTok, yeah, not for real.
Can you imagine trying to sit in one of those stadium seats with one of those?
Oh my god,
it's
dude.
like all folded up, and then you got to sit down. How does it not get pinched? I don't understand. Oh wait, it would get pinched. It folds completely flat.
It doesn't wiggle. It would fold.
Yikes, that's unfortunate.
And we talked about like what. It's like a fun conversation. Would we have tail socks, tail pants? Yeah, would your tail get cold? How much heat would you lose through your tail?
Yeah, are people
How much circulation do tails usually have?
I don't know.
We also talked about like what kind of tails we would have. Everyone seemed to be like imagining a different kind of tail.
Yeah, I thought like immediately reptile tail, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but that's just what I think of when I think tail. So
I'm thinking like a weird skin tail with maybe like some fluff at the end, kind of like a lion.
That's like a rat tail, dude.
Nah, like a lion tail.
That's gross, man.
Although that's kind of furry. Yeah, I guess you're right. It would be kind of a rat tail.
That's really unfortunate. I don't want that.
I guess we'd have to rename that hairstyle.
There'd have to be tail-specific barbers, dude.
Would tails grow hair?
I mean, this seems to be what we're saying here. So.
No shade. I'm not a furry though. I just want to put that out there.
Neither of us are. Let's confirm that.
But I think a tail would still be pretty cool.
BZOA says Ravie on TikTok. The weekly loops could perform well on TikTok. Man, I wish. I posted them on TikTok every time. My TikTok is just my name.
I'm gonna look this up.
And then we've also got, I have a video editor that's working with us to cut down the live streams as well, to get like, people aren't going to see some of the questions that are asked and answers I'm giving when I'm 6 hours in on a live stream or something. So we've been cutting those down and putting those out. So.
Oh, that. Yeah, no, it just doesn't match. Like a whole monkey tail that's all furry. Just like doesn't make sense. I like it though. It's really cute.
But anyway, yeah. For some reason, just doesn't do super well on TikTok. Also, I think you need to post more often on TikTok than once a week for it to do well. But I really don't know much about their algorithm. It seems to be kind of a crapshoot. I feel like our gain is super low.
Is it?
I think so.
Are you guys hearing us okay?
Because I'm like, right? Now if I'm talking like directly into it, I'm getting barely up to like 15.
Would you like your gain to be up?
Yes, please.
Okay. Hold my plant.
Hold your plant.
Thank you.
Dude. I got both the plants now. Nobody's gonna be able to handle this. Live on the fly. That's much better.
Mixer's way over there. You can look good, actually. 2 plants looks good on you.
Thanks, I agree. I think I should get like a suit that'll have it like this. Who needs shoulder pads when you can just have plants?
Plant pads? Plaids?
There we go.
That's what plaids.
Tom says, thanks for the insight. I would have guessed there'd be a perpetuity amount per download. It depends on the platform, honestly. I feel like if they were approaching us as like they wanted this originals series that was going to be on the platform, so it was a little different. But I would assume that they would have some perpetuity thing for just someone signing up that wants to post templates on there. I'm not too sure because they wouldn't really have a way to pay in bulk for those, I guess. Mr. Grease says we literally came from monkeys. How did this happen?
It's true.
Fossil says, hey, Austin, I started watching your content and making pretty good motion design. I want to freelance, but it's very hard to get the first client on the basis of personal projects. Any recommendation? I think it's, well, that depends on your approach, because I'll say most of our projects that we're getting now is on personal projects. So I think that's where people are seeing more of like what you can actually do than the thing that eventually is funneled out once you've done a client project where there's been like rounds of feedback and all that stuff. I think the name of the game really is just contacting people and sort of casting your net in a couple different directions, whether it's like smaller businesses that are local to you that could use your help directly, or reaching out to agencies or studios that could bring you on to work on a project with them. There's a couple different options that you could take, but it really is just about continuing to make contact with people in those positions that would be able to bring you on for projects.
Like, yeah, we came from monkeys, but like we're not as hairy as monkeys anymore. So like, I don't think that the tail would be like so fuzzy and fun.
Noah thinks that we're gonna have skin tails, and
I think that it's likely that we'll have skin tails. Maybe there's like some hair at the base, but like that's about it.
I don't want them. I'm not saying that I want them, but it seems like that's where we're headed.
That just seems like where we're headed.
So unfortunately, this is what happens.
Okay, what about wings?
Do you have any insight for Fossil?
What?
Do you have any insight for Fossil?
What is Fossil?
Freelancing.
Hey Austin, I started watching your content and making pretty good motion design. I want to freelance, but it's very hard to get the first client on the basis of personal projects. Any recommendations? The basis of personal projects. Blow up and then act like you don't know nobody? With
That's one way to do it.
That's one way to do it. I'll get to that question in a second, Mr. Green. Oh my god.
You're gonna kill me.
Dude, toss some advice.
Justin de Los Angeles. Actually, I'll get through Fossil's follow-up, but then I'll get to that. How can I find those agencies or people? What's the best place? There's companies posting stuff all the time on Instagram. It's typically pretty easy. I mean, there's a couple people that, like, if you follow motion design curation accounts, that can be a pretty easy way to see good work get posted often and then figure out the names of different studios. Other options, let's see, for like companies directly, you could probably look up, I don't know, honestly. I mean, local businesses can be a good way to start because those are just things you see around town and whatever. So then you can just look those up on LinkedIn and find the people that work there typically. But
also, it depends on what sort of personal content, like personal projects you're actually doing. Because you could like make some mock stuff like for a company that didn't actually hire you or whatever. And generally, those are just a good way to be like, this is what I can do. Like, this is the sort of stuff I do. And I mean, people can directly see it as like a thing that's marketable, like a project that is for a real or fake company. Like a very obvious example of exactly how your motion design can be applied. And make stuff that you wanna make so people hire you for what you want to do.
But like Noah was saying, it is important. Like, I understand what you're saying now about the personal projects, but it could be like if I was just starting out freelancing and I had to try and get people to have me do projects, and all I had were the loops. There's not really much context for if someone wants to hire me for like an explainer video or something. They don't necessarily know that I can do that, because none of the stuff I'm posting has like a voiceover behind it, or is portraying a particular message for advertising and those sorts of things. So it can be good to have those spec projects as well, to like try and adapt the things that you're doing for personal projects to fit what might be like a concrete deliverable for a company that would help them make money.
Yeah. Justin brings up that he met his 2 clients through online meetups and talking to their creative directors in person.
That's the way to do it.
Sometimes we'll just literally reach out to creative directors and be like, hey, you make good stuff, let's chat. And that's a good way to like kind of get your foot in the door without having that like weird salesy wall that people put up when you're trying to sell them something.
Yeah.
And if it's their idea to hire you, they'll like that idea better than if it's your idea. So if you just put yourself in front of them, like, this is my work, there it is, what's up, and show an interest in them. If they like your work, they might hire you.
Yeah.
It's not a bad way to go.
And also, we could plug the thing we almost used a while ago, that like meetup thing every day with random people.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
There's a service online that I think it's completely free called Lunch Club. I don't remember what the domain is or anything, but if you look up Lunch Club and then like meetings or something, it's a service that you put in your information, a little bio, your social media handles, the industry you're in, what industries you're interested in, and those sorts of things. And then it'll send you a meeting I think you can choose the frequency, but you can say like every day or every week. And then like on your lunch break, it'll set you up with somebody else who's on that service. And it's kind of nice because it breaks down that sales wall a tiny bit, because everybody's there like for the same reason, to like meet other people. So it breaks it down a little bit because you're all there for the same thing typically. Oh, surprise.
US webcam utility.
Woo! That's what I'm there for.
There it is.
Anyway, but that can be a super useful service, I think. I haven't really used it extensively. I got kind of cold feet whenever I got my first few potential meetings. I feel like I'd be more confident and be able to do it now, but I don't know.
It can be fun. It can be a little awkward, honestly.
Yeah.
But that can also be pretty fun.
That can be fun.
I wish it was in person. I wish there was a business one where it was literally that you have to like go meet up with someone, like Tinder for business. That'd be fun.
I mean, there's Bumble Biz.
But you don't get to talk to them first, like blind dating.
Yeah, that's true.
I want to do that. That sounds fun. Tail tier list. Okay, so he's thinking monkey is at least an A. I don't know about that. I mean, although true, because monkey tails can grab stuff, and that's a sign of a fantastic tail. I'm thinking A. We got S tier, honestly, like chimpanzee tails. Oh my god. They like pushing against stuff to like balance themselves. It's cool, man. You've seen chimpanzee. It's so cool. I would say S tier chimpanzee. Monkey, just generally monkey, can go in A. I think cattail, A or B, like the balance that those guys offer, and also they all go, you know, when you pet a cat and it goes, I think that's really fun. I like that feature. It's a good feature. Glad they included that one. Thank God.
Very kind of them. What did you say?
Nothing. So cattails are definitely up there. Cowtails taste good. Like the candy.
Oh no. I let them slip through. Unfortunate.
Let's see. Lion tails are kind of fun. They kind of limp though, so because of that, I'm gonna go solid C tier for lion tails. Lizard tails, cool.
Chameleon tail?
Chameleon. Oh, with
that's a whole different thing. That goes all
that's
the way.
Dude. That's an A for me.
I'd say S tier for me.
S tier chameleon tail. Show me a chameleon tail.
All right, I got you.
Pull that up. I will say cattails are an S tier. I don't know about that. I mean, like, they're cool and they're fluffy and they're fantastic, but there's just like
that thing. You can't tell
okay,
me that's not S tier. Come on.
Oh my god.
That's gotta be S tier, right?
That's pretty.
Right. Come on.
Oh yeah. Chameleon tails got S tier. I don't know.
Guys,
if
we're talking S tier territory here.
That's an S tier.
100%. Look at this thing. Come on.
That is an S tier.
I mean,
tail
guys,
right there. My god.
Don't even get me started. Whew.
The colors.
All right.
Texture.
Here we go. Justin says, oh, sorry, it's now up at the top. My bad. I'm going to check it on here. He says, yo, Austin, just wondering what's your process when working with really highly technical companies like software and tech companies where the subject matter may be overly complex at first? You're allowed to answer as well.
I'm sorry, I'm thinking about raccoon tails. You can take this one.
Okay, I got this. Anyway, okay, so what's fun about Ravie or like our positioning is that usually the companies we're working with they're not in one particular industry. I mean, we've worked with a lot of tech and software, but most of the companies we worked with just are in this niche that's their own difficult to explain thing. So typically when we're starting any project, they're all kind of technical, and we have to go through kind of just lectures with our client where they're just giving us all of the information that they can, so that we can then take that massive information and sort of distill it down on our own.
I will say they're way more fun than my psychology 101 class ever was. So
yeah, we're not in college
plus.
anymore, but we're certainly still getting lectures and learning a lot of cool shit. It's really fun.
It's enjoyable.
So cool. I would say as far as like the approach or process anyways, just being open and willing to listen to them and figure out what things get them excited so that we can make sure that we're including those. And yeah, I don't know. It's not like a super strict process or anything. It's just hearing them out and listening.
Absolutely. Crocktails are slept on. That's correct. They're cool. Ooh, what do you guys think about fishtails? Because what do you think about fishtails?
I don't even really consider them a tail, to be honest. They're more like a...
It seems discriminatory, but okay.
They're kind of more like a flap, you know? You've got like...
Can we cancel Austin for this?
The tail of the airplane. Or like, all right, there's like a whale tail. A whale tail, like a humpback whale. That's pretty good.
You into whale tails, Austin?
I knew you were going to ask that.
Sorry. That's too predictable. Forget it. Forget I said anything. Sorry.
Anyway. I would say that fishtails probably like D tier, personally. They're
D tier.
They're really just for guiding. Like they've already got fins doing a good amount of the work. Like it's just
okay.
I don't know, man.
Consider this.
Nope.
Riddle me this, Batman.
I won't.
Mermaid tails.
They're not real.
Okay.
Not included.
I mean that is so beside the point though.
I mean, I'm really getting in the weeds with this, and personally,
Somebody stop him.
I just don't really feel like it's.
I'm thinking like the fighting fish. Do you know?
Some of the pellets just came out.
Oh yeah, sorry, I was rubbing it earlier.
So sorry, everyone. I just hit the mic with my headphones.
Austin's a mess right now.
BZ Oasis, do peacocks have tails? Yes.
Ooh, that's an S tier.
S tier. S tier tails. Boom.
We got peacock, chimpanzee, which I might downgrade because it's kind of bored now.
Yeah, honestly, I don't.
That's
know,
that's
man.
down to an A tier. Which means I might just like readjust here.
Noah's list has been wrong this whole time, and we all knew it to begin with.
Fish be real. Are they? Have you ever seen a fish?
I have. Once.
What's that pink stuff they sell me at the grocery store?
What's
Salmon?
that salad? What's that, tuna?
Tuna?
Wait, did I have a tuna sushi or something? A tuna roll? A spicy tuna roll?
What did they put in the can then? I'm so confused.
What is this tuna that they speak of?
Ooh, you know what I just thought of?
What?
What is that dinosaur with tail and like the spike ball thing on the end? Is that even a real dinosaur?
I don't even know if that's a real dinosaur. I think you might be lying to yourself. Although dinosaur tails,
those dinosaur books.
See, but can we say that we've really seen a dinosaur? You've seen a bunch of bones, but have you seen a bronchosaurus? I don't think so. I don't know if we can include this. This is really unfortunate.
Oh my god. Okay. All right, dinosaur tails are out of it. I'm thinking. All right, what are the fighter fish called?
Fighter jet tails.
No.
S tier.
Do you know what I'm talking about though?
Barracuda?
No, like the
swordfish? I mean, that sounds like a fighting fish. It's got sword in the name. I don't know what you're looking for.
Oh my god.
Gunfish?
Have you ever
cannon fish?
Have you ever,
what do you
have
got?
You ever held a puffer fish?
No.
Oh, they're really fun to hold.
I bet they are.
They're
Pufferfish
really
tails.
soft.
Will it tail?
Will it tail?
Yes. Oh, I think there's your
Okay,
answer for your
alright.
spiky-tailed friend.
You are. If this is true,
And in the
you're
meantime,
gonna
I will
absolutely
I
hate
will
it.
answer some of our homies in here. Adadeji says, if you don't mind, can you share the brief for game plan project you uploaded recently and take us through how you tackled the project successfully?
The Ankylosaurus.
Oh, jeez, I keep it in the microphone.
An absolute club.
So
That's an A tier.
we didn't really get a brief for game plan, as far as I know. I mean, realistically, I think I reached out to them just like with a project that we had done. I think I sent them the idea market project.
That was a while. No,
No, I think I did.
was it really then?
Yeah.
'Cause
It
we
took a
started
while to get the
talking
project
to them
started.
A while ago.
Well, we talked to one of the people at Game Plan when we first started Ravie. We're talking like September of 2020 or something like that. But our budget was too high at the time, and they did not have, which is ironic given the prices we were charging at that time. But anyway, they just weren't really in the space to do a proper campaign yet or anything like that. But anyway, so I reached out to them, just said like, hey, here's this video that we just did. If you guys need something similar, here we are. Like, just let us know. And they happen to be looking for people to do a motion project at the exact same time. And so really we just chatted with them. They told us the sort of things that they wanted to communicate and why they weren't already communicating it. The main thing was that they took us through their entire website to explain their concept and what they do. And that was the problem, is that they had to go through their entire website in this really like meticulous way to get all of the info across. So our job was take everything on the website that people would normally go through and summarize it into a short video so that when people get to the website, they can get like more detailed information, but it's way easier for them to just be like, okay, I'm going to go contact the salesperson and sign up. And
specifically targeted towards athletic directors.
yeah. So we had to take all that into account. And that was really it. We just heard all of the info that they wanted us to get across. I think they sent over a list of points that they wanted to get across, and then we wrote a script. And from there, that we just sent the script for feedback. They said it was cool, so we went into storyboarding. We did our usual making a motion script and then style framing and all that stuff until we got the storyboard approved, and then jumping into production and getting production feedback, and then done. That was it. So, and just, I don't know, the way it worked successfully is we had super open communication with them throughout the entire project. They were just really fun to work with, honestly. They kept it really fun. Even when we had like our big critique meeting, when we had gotten through like the first draft of the video or something, the big critique meeting felt more relaxed than the entirety of the rest of the meetings we had throughout the whole project.
TikTok one, let's be real.
Except for the TikTok one. That one was super chill. But it's all these higher ups at the company came in, and like these people from these other departments, and we're all just like, we love this. It's great.
Someone used a term
from
bat
baseball.
flip.
Yeah.
BATFLIP.
Yep.
Bat, like flipping a baseball bat. And I just sat there, I was like, what?
Yeah, there was one of the guys, he was
so
like
confused.
their head marketing guy. No, it's not their VP of marketing. I don't remember what.
Someone else.
He was like their head of college partnerships or something, collegiate partnerships. And he was going to be like the last guy that we needed his approval on, or approval for the video. And when they all finished watching the video together, we got to see him on call, and he went whoosh, and like he was swinging a bat around like in baseball, and just he like mouthed the words bat flip really loud, but we couldn't tell because he was muted and he didn't realize it. So Noah and I were just kind of like, I hope that was a good thing that he just did. Okay. And then later on, he told us that it was a bat flip and we smashed it and all that stuff. So
He was really excited about it.
but it's just a really fun project. Honestly, we had a good time, and it was kind of scary. I mean, we don't do character animation really. So finding people who could help us with that and make that vision come to life was really cool.
Yeah. Oh, he's clipping that. Clip it. I just learned how to clip stuff. I'm very excited. Giraffe tail. Just putting that out there. That's interesting. I don't think they do much. They're kind of like elephant tails, where they're just kind of, or like horse tails, where they're just for flies. You know, just kind of. Meh. But giraffes do be having cool patterns and
They
stuff.
do.
so.
It's true. Zebra
I'm gonna
tail,
say
perhaps.
B-tail.
Horsetail.
Horsetails. That's kind of just hair.
True.
So
Could be useful though.
C.
Can make
Too much upkeep.
Can make
C.
bows for orchestras with it.
I'm gonna honestly go D tier.
I mean, I put fish there. I put the entirety of fish there, so I'm okay with that.
Jeez, that's a lot. I mean, they get so crunchy when you cook fish, and it's just like the tail, and like you fry the fish.
Did someone say
the
crunchy?
tail is like so yummy and crunchy. Okay, so someone said shark tails.
Wah. Oh, sorry, that's shark bait. My bad. I really thought I had it there.
Damn it.
That was so close.
I think shark tails would be D tier.
D-tier.
They would be D tier.
I tried to deter.
Except for the fact that they're like side to side, and so like when a shark's swimming, he goes like this a little bit.
He's got that strut.
He's got that
shark strut.
You know, he keeps people on his toes. He's like, am I going over here? No. Am I going over here? No. I'm just
But
going straight.
they also have to keep swimming or they die. What's up with
That's a
that?
powerful tail right there.
Overused.
So C tier. Dolphin tails. They go like this.
They do. I mean, it's basically just a small whale tail though, so you can't have it at the same as whale tail.
What is whale tail?
We said S tier, I believe.
S tier for whale tail?
I don't know. I kind of feel like that's what we said.
Okay, but like imagine
A humpback whale breaching out of the water and making a
Per-
brilliant splash. I did,
brilliant
and that's why I said S tier.
Yeah, no, I'm saying like per tail, like which ones are the most photographed?
Humpback whale.
Probably just for like the tail itself,
Humpback
probably
whale.
whale tail.
Yeah, man.
S tier?
S tier.
S tier.
I
Dolphin tails,
was
I'm
already
gonna
on
go
board
A
with
tier.
this. I didn't need any convincing.
Just because they're not as big and can't make as magnificent of a splash.
It's true.
So
In fact, is there any splash at all? Really? I mean, a dolphin, you could fit like 20 dolphins in a humpback
it gets
whale.
them to do magnificent jumps though.
That's okay. That's
A
true.
tier.
Well, a humpback whale does jumps too.
Okay, B tier. Like, jeez.
I'd say B and a half.
I'll
Maybe
go
like
with
an
B and a
ab
half.
tier.
Bah.
Bah.
Tier.
Bah tier. Anyway, Roy Boy Shaw.
Stegosaurus has a spike tail too. Can you pull this
That's
up?
what I thought.
Roll a
I
clip.
wasn't sure though. Roy Boy Shaw says, "How long have you guys known each other? Can it be challenging working with friends?" I will pull this up while you answer this.
Who says we're friends? You know,
Have you ever seen us be chummy with each other?
chums, little guy pals,
Just guy pals
little
hanging
dudes
out.
chilling. You ever
Dude bros
seen-
hanging with plants on a couch? You've never seen that.
Just two guys on a couch with plants. Yeah, I guess we're friends.
Can it be
How
difficult?
long have we known each other? It can be difficult.
Like 3 years.
3 years.
3.5. Because we would have been
3.5
seniors.
years. I would say he's like a B. Maybe I would say honestly A tier level friend.
Yeah. Honestly, I'd venture for a saw.
A saw.
A saw,
I'd
dude.
boost you up to saw.
Venture for a saw, dude.
Yeah, it is. Saw. Did you set that up?
No.
That was in the moment.
Yeah,
Saw.
it just
dude.
happened.
Oh my! Is that a stegosaurus?
That is a stegosaurus,
Stegosaurus
and boy
got
does
some
it have spikes.
Spiky tails.
Some like huge spikes. Those are kind of spooky looking, honestly.
You always suspected that Noah was being held hostage.
Whoa. I thought it was the
Whoa.
other way around, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
I mean, like, look how much
Well,
enthusiasm.
Yeah, I'm always the one that has to be on camera. Why do you think I'm sitting there going, I need this loop done in less than 10
Yeah,
hours?
I'm
Because
like
Noah's
2
sitting
feet away
there
with a
off
gun.
screen like this,
I'm
man.
like, get it done. Fool.
He never lets me sleep.
Yeah.
Saturday's loop day. It's just, I can't escape, man.
Saturday's loop day, and if he doesn't do the loop in under 6 hours, then he doesn't get any outside time.
I lose a toe every time I finish it longer than 6 hours. It's terrible.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Stegosaurus tail. That is an A.
Stegosaurus tail goes
That
crazy.
looks painful.
That would be
It
really
doesn't seem
bad.
very like practical in any way. So I'm gonna dock some points for that. And also, we're not exactly sure, like 100% that it looks like that, or that that's the color. If it is the color, still A tier because it's like kind of a bland color. But that's a good one. I'm not gonna lie. Snail tail. I don't know.
I don't.
Slimy.
I don't know. Do they have?
F.
Do they have any?
Yeah, I mean they're just.
Oh
one
yeah, they have a
tail.
little nub that pokes out, don't they?
I like their eyes though, and they go.
Crabs do that too, right? Some types of crabs.
Yeah, some crabs.
BZOA
Do you like
says,
crabs?
I've had some crab. Not a whole lot though, honestly. I don't think I have enough knowledge of crab to speak on this.
I want to move away from this topic before it gets to sexually transmitted diseases.
I kind of thought that's where you're going already, honestly.
Do you have crabs?
No.
Okay. There we go. Heard it here first.
BZOA says, now that you speak of it, we need to get Austin out of there. Someone call the cops. I mean,
No,
man.
don't. I am the law.
Yep. Actually, we work with the cops.
Yeah.
We do their motion design. No, we don't. I don't want to be. We don't do that. We don't do that.
Not
We
associated.
don't work with the cops.
Nah.
Justin says, okay, that's cool. So you get the info and internalize it later. Good to know, because I want my future clients to be software companies since I was originally in user research. So that's cool.
Oh, that's
I mean,
awesome.
it's
Yeah.
I like working with tech and software because it's tech and software. Like there's financial tech. There's like 80 million different things inside of each of those.
And
That
it's somehow always interesting.
yeah, every single one. Even whenever like some of our calls might go on for like 2 hours or something, where we're just listening to this like kind of dry explanation of just like systems and data and all this other stuff. But by the end, it's worth it because we make a cool video distilled down from that. So
You'd like to speak for the... I am the HR
I
department
swear,
as well.
that's got to be Ronell, right?
I'm definitely the HR department.
That's got to be Ronell.
Let's be real.
I swear.
Listen, I'm the nicest. Why I should be the HR department. I'm the nicest.
Oh, sorry. Are you getting to determine why you should be in the HR department?
I have the guns, and
You
there's no
don't-
guns.
There are no guns. There are no guns here. Now we're gonna get
I'm the-
demonetized.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
There goes our $2.
Turn.
Well, except for our lovely donation for Mr. Grease.
For a lovely day.
I like that
Does that
Mr.
go away
Grease.
if we talk about weapons?
Yeah, I think if you talk about weapons or, I mean, there's a billion different things.
we've
that you can't
touched
talk
on.
about.
Okay.
God,
you know
you've
what?
really you've sent us down a hole,
I'm
man.
sorry.
You've doomed this.
Oh my god.
Jeez. Anyway, let's see. Have you guys read the Freelance Manifesto? I have not. Have you?
Can't read, so no.
This just in, Noah can't read. Somehow, chat has just been filtering into his brain this whole time.
Yeah, I'm plugged right in. What do you think these are?
Yeah. It's just a little, we've got an intern that we just hired who's sitting in our, like on a mic in the other room looking at the chat, and just every time a chat message pops up, like this bottom one says, "What are your deliverables for a motion design project?" And then Noah goes, "Adedeji says, what are your deliverables for a motion design project?"
And to that, I would answer a video.
A video usually, or
Sometimes smaller videos.
yeah,
Sometimes a Lottie animation.
yes.
Sometimes a video, and then
GIFs.
you cut that video up into smaller videos.
Sometimes frames from our storyboards to use as other collateral for
Sometimes a kiss.
some things. Not usually that. Well, I don't know if I'm happy to say. We have not had a client that we've given a kiss yet, you know? Maybe that's on the list.
It's not happened yet.
No, it's not on the list. Okay, Jackson says, if you had to start all over, is there anything you do differently, like time management or how to improve more efficiently? Charge more money.
Oh, I would know so many more things.
Charge more money. Get people to help us earlier. Also, quit my job earlier so that I could do this full time without wasting my time for like, how many months was it after we left school that I was still working?
I would have left school earlier, honestly.
Probably like, oh yeah, also just have not gone to school.
Skipped that.
yeah.
If I knew everything I knew now. Oh my god. We actually chatted about this the other day. We were like, if we were in like high school
It just
or whatever and knew everything that we knew now,
would have been so overpowered,
I think
man.
I might have dropped out of high school.
It's
Honestly.
just not fair.
I might have dipped out there too.
Like, it's horrifying to me to think that there's a version of myself that could have existed that did not leave school when I did, and would have to have figured out all of the stuff that we've learned just in the last 12 months after I graduated college, like 2 years later from that point. Would have just been, I just wouldn't have known.
Would have been tragic. Do you believe in the multiple universes theory?
Sure, why not?
Because that version of yourself is out there struggling.
Maybe not for long. Might not be there too long.
Okay, I think we got to wrap it up.
We got 8 more minutes. We're
Cool.
good. We're chilling.
All right, lit.
Or probably like 5 more minutes. Let's be real.
Fantastic.
What else? Also, time management. I feel like generally has been pretty much this. It's probably improved over time.
Yeah.
But I don't know how to. I wouldn't have tried to structure things so much originally, I guess. But we got out of that pretty quick.
Yeah. I think like structure comes when you need structure. You're like, oh, this needs to be more structure, and then you make the structure. Sometimes, like, we made the mistake of putting a structure down when we didn't really know like what the structure should even really look like, because we never really had enough like data or experience with whatever we're making a structure for to make the structure in the first place. So
we just thought we needed one because that's what businesses do. So anyway,
but no.
Oh, I had one more
Justin
thing.
read the Freelance Manifesto. He said it's great. Some of it's a little too rose tinted. Yeah, but let's be doing that. Still great practical advice for starting freelancers. Okay, so check it out, I guess. Seems fun. Hello from the south of Brazil. Not Rio.
Okay.
Good distinction.
Good to know you're not from Rio.
What's up from the south of Brazil?
Not Rio.
Not Rio.
Not Rio. Just wanted to make sure you knew.
It's not Rio, though.
Good. Jackson says, I'm 20, almost turning 21, with basically only a high school education, teaching myself how to video edit, just trying to use After Effects as much as I can every day. Any general advice for me? Well, as a fellow person that age, basically in that same boat, just keep making stuff consistently. But also just do shit that seems fun. Like, keep it fun by just... You don't have to make things that are particularly for a client or anything. I think it's important to continue doing personal stuff for yourself and continuing to find like new ways you can do different techniques, or like take videos that you really like and figure out how to reverse engineer some of the effects they're using, or like how they did that shot or something. I think that just trying to keep things fun is helpful. Also, I wanted to say another thing that I would have done differently is started sharing content sooner. I think I was too concerned with how my content was being perceived by the like people that followed me from high school or something, because they're not motion designers. But
yeah,
obviously I don't care now.
people from high school don't actually exist, I'm pretty sure.
That's true.
Have you ever seen people from high school outside of high school?
Have you ever been to a high school?
Don't think they exist either.
Nope, high schools don't exist.
Nothing's wrong with people from Rio. He just specified that he wasn't
from Rio.
Yeah,
no. Nothing's wrong with people from Rio. I
follow a really cool artist from Rio.
I was just being silly. Actually, one reached out to us, I think, that wanted that. Well, they wanted that canvas thing on Spotify, but we didn't end up doing it. Because we just were too busy.
Austin likes to just bring me down sometimes.
Yeah, you know.
It's like, you're too happy.
Gotta keep things real. Jeez. But anyway,
I'm proud of our tier list.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a good place to call it, unless there's one more question.
That was a good question, though. If we could like start over, there's just so many like little things that about myself and like how I work and how I work with people and that kind of stuff that I learned through this whole journey.
A journey.
But I'm just like so grateful that I was aware enough and cognizant enough to learn, I guess. Grateful for the learnings. So many little tidbits just chilling.
I think Streambeat stopped.
It did.
I don't know why. Wow, it is
so
silent
from
in
high
here
school a couple days ago. Luckily enough, he didn't recognize me.
That's funny. I don't know that many people from my high school would recognize me at this point, honestly.
I'm still friends with some of my friends from high school. They were like, I was always one to have like a few just really close friends. I'm actually going to see one later this week. She lives in New York. She's a music producer. Very cool person. I'm very excited.
And he's going to get her to make 10 loop tracks for me.
She actually is interested in making music to an animation.
Sound design?
No, we gotta go the other way around. We
need the audio first.
It's better. We got one last question.
Okay. All right. Also, M Steady says hi. Glad to see you, man.
Yeah, I'm steady.
Jackson says, I'll do the last question if that's okay. What's the most important thing you learned from leaving college till now that is not charging more money?
Just not charging.
Not charging more money.
The most important.
Oh, man.
It's probably just going to be one of the most important because I don't know
Yeah,
if I can-
seriously. It's so
that's a
hard
lot
to
of pressure,
categorize
man.
those things. Or, I don't prioritize.
That's a good question. I'll try and think of one. You try and think of one at the same
No,
time.
I mean, I think mine, if I have to choose just one thing, is the same thing I said at the end that I had forgotten was, and it's the thing I responded to that Christo tweet with today, is
Oh,
sharing. Like, we're in a very unique position being so open about what we're doing and really trying to be out there while also being so new in this space, and starting a business. I mean, I say that and we're almost 2 years in publicly, but anyway, just putting that information out there, and whether it's having something like this where it's just us talking or it's showing loops or any of that sort of stuff, having that information is either going to be super valuable to us later on or valuable to people right now who are learning, or valuable to other companies in the industry, and like potentially having them be more open and transparent and those sorts of things. I think that has been like the biggest thing that has changed the business for us, has just been being more open on socials and elsewhere.
right. I think for me, it's something like being able to take the pressure off of the work.
Oh, I forgot about that. That's a big shift.
Yeah, I had a lot of perfectionism. I mean, I still do. And it's like, since leaving college, sort of learning what it's like to actually be working for money with companies and all that jazz, has shown me like, you literally can't make it perfect. Like, you could slave over
EOS webcam utility.
you could slave over like a school project for kind of an inordinate amount of time, but projects have deadlines, and if you actually want to get something done, you just have to kind of do it and try and have the most fun you can, and that's how you make the best work, in my opinion. It's just by trying to enjoy the process and all that. It's not something that's like super easily distilled into words, I think, right now. I'll probably have to think on that a little bit more, but that like general learning area is one of the most important things I've learned since leaving college. And with that, thanks for tuning in, guys.
Yeah, appreciate it. Hoping to do these more often, as in just consistently.
They're really fun.
Yeah.
Always a jam in time. We came out with some learnings. We came out with a beautiful tail tier list.
Tail tier list. You're
Someone
gonna
must
have
have-
to remember that to be able to tell the guys at
Oh yeah, they're
Yeah.
gonna love that. I'll be like,
guys, we got this
Excited
crowdsourced.
about it.
This is the official list now.
crowdsourced. I might go make that in Illustrator.
Do it.
Okay. Well, thanks so
Cool.
much, guys.
Appreciate it, y'all. We will chat soon.
Absolutely.